What is that melody? melody?
Hello everyone and welcome to the very first 1v1 tournament by the OPE Plus. I am your host, Shoes, and with me I have JAGER.
What's up? How's everyone doing today?
Very good, very good. Yourself?
Pretty good.
Fantastic, fantastic. So we're definitely have an exciting event for you today. We're going to do our best to put on an event for you today. Obviously, we are going to have technical difficulties. We've had so many already, but if you bear with us, we'll bear with you, and together we can put on a very amazing event for everybody. So, we do have an event coming up for you, and we'll have several other matches obviously after that. And from there, we will obviously decide when the next one will be in due time. So as I load in, obviously, to my game, as you can see, you'll have all the information available to you on this link in the description, in which you'll be able to use and navigate, and see, yourself. And we will firstly, get the match started. The first match we have today is from Nicki Minaj and, oh man, that name is extremely difficult. Niajo Twan? No, I don't know.
Sounds close enough.
I do my best here. So are you excited? Are you excited, JAGER?
Yeah, of course. Gonna see who comes out on top. See who's the best player in OCE.
Well, definitely the best player in our community. An amazing turnout, definitely, for a very first event. I'm just so overwhelmed with the amount of support that we have inside the community and the dedication of our players, and a very big thank you, obviously, to everyone that signed up. So how this is going to work is we create the game, we run a coin flip that you will see live on stream, and then from there we will obviously be able to, if I don't have technical difficulties, we will run a coin flip who will be decided who gets to go first. That'll obviously then determine if the person wishes to forfeit their right to pick the map. We can obviously give that to somebody else of the other side, and it can be according to player discretion. It'll be best of 3, obviously 1 round deciding elimination, and then the finals will be a best of 5. It is a lockout elimination tournament, which basically means once you win the round, you cannot pick that hero anymore. And we wanted at first there to be obviously more rounds, but I think that this is enough for a very first event. So let's get the first event on today.
Good luck to all competitors. Play fair. Don't be toxic.
Exactly right. Even if you are toxic, add a bit of flair to it. Be creative. Yeah. So, Jaeger yourself. You can catch him live at Jaeger at Overwatch occasionally. He has a Facebook, he has a Twitter, he has a YouTube, he has all of that as well.
Yep.
So make sure you check that out. Obviously, the best we can do here is the best we can do. So let's get this party started. The first match we have today, as I said, so what happens basically is we do our best to get everyone in here for the matches. All that stuff is outlined on the description. If a person doesn't show, we give them a couple of minutes. And we try our best here to, as I said, put on the event. If people don't join, they don't join. We can't really help that. Okay, so the first player was unable to be invited. We can probably get Nick in here. I'm just going to go ahead and say that this person is not going to be coming, but we will always just continue going down the list. So we can probably skip that match and go on to the next match, which will be Inky Kane and Mujin.
Two outsiders, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I've never met these people before. Obviously, the best I can do is attempt to invite them, and we can go from there. So, invite, player invite, and no, they are not ready either. So basically, we're just going to go down the list, and if people aren't ready, we're just going to continue on the bracket and go from there.
Just a reminder, if anyone wants to join the next 1v1 tournament, you can join our Discord in the description, then get notified when it's going to happen.
Definitely so. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue on the bracket. Report score, Nicki Minaj. 3-0 report score. So that's done. Now we'll give the other person a couple little minutes to join. So the next match we have is Injuries and Job Aspile. Hopefully everyone is here. But yeah, look, I'm not here to play around. No one's here to play around. We are here to put on an event. If people aren't ready, that's not our problem. And I apologize for that. So let's just see here. Seems like another person is not ready. You know, obviously we are running a little early. So we can kind of just go down the list. And you know, see who's ready, see who's not ready. And if other people aren't ready, then obviously we will just continue that along. Realistically, and really hope for the best. You know, if I was playing in a tournament, I'll definitely be ready today. Definitely be waiting online to be invited way before.
I'll be the best if you don't show up.
That's right. Definitely right. You know, you got to be in it to win it. And, you know, I'm just going to, I guess, just kind of go down the list here and until I find people that are available. Look, let's get a match up here. Show on the road. I am AUS and Expo. That should be a pretty good event to get started. Let's get some hype for that match today. And let's get this show on the road.
Down to Expo, member of the Down on the Dragons team. Then I am AUS coming from outside. Good luck to both of them. This will be a fair match.
Good luck to both of them. So players, please be online. Please be online, ready to accept invite. We cannot invite you if you are not online. 5 minutes means forfeit. I am AUS. He is ready. Let's get Expo in here. Where are you? All right, fantastic. Let's go, Expo. Well, definitely everyone here has a pretty good opportunity to win, but let's give a round of applause to our first match here. Now, we are going to authorize the coin flip. Let's get that scene up on the screen. We're going to run that coin flip today. Heads. So, heads means blue side. Blue side. You have your selection of the map. Let me.
So I am AUS.
Oh, you go.
I am AUS will be picking the map. Might pick something to suit his character. But then if that's so, Expo can pick up the next one if he loses.
Definitely. Well, it is only one round. So this will be the decider basically straight off the bat. So IMAUS gets to pick the map from the selection below. I'm pretty sure I just sent that to the wrong people. So pick your map. I'm AUS. Necropolis, AUR to Black Forest, Eco Point, Antarctica, and Costello. So yes, let's get into the scene.
Shoes, what do you know about Expo? What characters does he play?
As far as I'm aware, he's a bit of a tank main. He does play realistically everything. I have seen him play everything so far. He's an exceptionally good player, exceptionally good member of our team, and IMAUS has definitely been getting involved in our community stuff lately. Being hands down, it won't let you chat in game. You want to play Black Forest? All right, let's go. Both of these players are exceptionally great at the game, so definitely be a very good match today. So as we are starting this match today, let's have a round of applause to all of our participants.
Now entering.
Let's go. Let's get this first match on the board.
As you said, Expo main's a diverse roster of characters. That will be quite a big advantage considering the lockout element. He can flex to anything he wants, really.
Definitely. Definitely. And, obviously, when you've only got 20 seconds to pick a hero, it puts a lot of pressure on you.
Ready for battle.
Zarya
What?
and Ash, definitely strange picks off the bat here today.
I'd argue Expo's on the back foot here. He'll have to get close to Ash, and Ash can use him to get away, but jumps off the map.
Perfect.
Jumps off the map!
Maybe messed up a rollout.
2-1.
Either way, first point goes to Expo.
First point to Expo.
Match. Select your hero.
Huge
Maybe
plays.
it's getting the mental. Tricking Expo into thinking he's throwing.
Definitely an exciting start to the event today.
Ready for battle.
Locking out the guy's first hero. Part of the strategy.
Expo's going to have to use some pretty tricky movement to avoid being shot here.
Definitely.
Ash seems to not notice Moira on top of him. Going around the back for a flank.
Definitely
caught
an
out by
exciting
Expo.
turn of events. Your big sucks coming out.
Seems to be ignoring the Moira.
Oh, some bullets coming out, but the smackdown. Expo taking the point. IMAUS seeming just to get warmed up here.
Initiating. Select your hero.
You have to play very carefully to win this one.
Yeah, definitely. But the first round, definitely an interesting start. Definitely an interesting start.
Ready for battle.
Junkrat. Interesting pick for a 1v1. Don't see it very commonly.
Fight. Match
Definitely.
Point.
Expo's going to have to play pretty tricky here to avoid being shot by the Widow.
Got some interesting play ideas here coming out. Definitely the Junkrat being different. Laying
Getting
down.
creative.
Yeah. Definitely laying down.
Both seem to be playing pretty passively this matchup.
Obviously, I'm extremely confused about the playstyle here with Expo, but hopefully we can get a little bit of action here in the first game.
If Expo gets spotted and doesn't manage to get a combo off, should be a pretty easy win for the Widow. Get spotted. Misses the shots though, unfortunately. Junkrat is behind him now, on a flank. One more grenade should end the match. Dodging pretty hard, and Expo comes out with the clean victory.
Victory.
Very clean. Seems like IMAUS was definitely getting started in that map. But, you know, an exceptional start to the event today. Expo really kind of just taking advantage of the situation here and, you know, definitely showing his skills.
IMAOS definitely had the character selection on point, just unfortunate execution.
Yeah, unfortunate indeed. But first round goes to Expo. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the replay here really quick. Obviously I was supposed to do this before, but that is my bad. So I have no idea where it is. That is the wrong scene. I think. Hang on. That is the wrong
The next
scene.
round for Expo will be against Sue.
Against Sue! So we just will run a replay here of this last game, and Jaeger will kind of break it down as we arrange the next match.
Some of the hit scan versus projectile matchup, you got to be very careful with running the hit scan to not be comboed. Got to play long range to avoid it. Widow definitely had the advantage, I'd argue, but unfortunate execution came out. Expo did make very creative plays that much. Not many people would want to hide in a 1v1, but worked for him, I guess. Definitely that lounging emote's been used since the start of Overwatch to hide in bushes, especially on Rialto first point.
Yeah, definitely.
AUS was struggling to find him at the start, possibly thinking it was hiding in a corner trying to combo him. Either way, Expo's going to have to play pretty trickily in the next ones, considering he's got most of his best characters locked out. The hit scan in a 1v1's pretty good choice for hit, considering you can have pretty decent damage at every range. Good choice for the end, but interesting pick for the start, considering you won't be able to use it in the final matchup. As you can see, Expo comes out with the combos, grenade plus mine, for a one-shot on the Widow. Dealing 190 against the Widow's 175 HP pool. That would not work against a Cassidy or anyone else with 200 health, however. So you'd have to be careful with that.
Definitely. So, the next map event we have on for you today is going to be by double checking. My bad, I had a brain fart. It is going to be, let's try Nicki Minaj and Sue, and then we will go from there and arrange. See if Novik and Frosty are on. We have lost cameras. Alright, there we go. My bad. Look, first event. What do we expect to happen? Things to run perfectly? This is a live event. But anyway, let's try and get some of the homies in here. See how we go to arrange this next event up and try and go from there. Obviously, it would be good to see support from other people. Obviously in the community, I just feel a little bit let down that we don't have people, you know, cheering us on.
So Nick doesn't play for a team, but he's definitely a regular around the Discord server. Never seen C before. Probably saw it on an ad. Seems to be from Iran, if I recall correctly, or at least representing Iran in the tournament.
So Sue isn't on, so we'll give them some time to obviously arrange up. We'll double check to see if Novik is on, but if that person isn't on, Frosty will progress into the next round, and from there we'll obviously continue to arrange the next match until things start to run smoothly. So that person is not on. Unfortunate. Alright, so let's go down the list here and let's check to see if Jobsuspickle is on.
Another unknown person coming in.
Yeah, it's
Just
always
to
the
clarify,
unknowns.
So he's from Jordan, not Iran.
Oh, is
My
that
mistake.
Jordan?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know, homie. I don't know my countries. Geography ain't my thing.
Yeah, I have to look it up.
Alright, so Dropsicky isn't online, so I'm just going to go ahead and... Look, I just obviously assumed that everyone who isn't on... that isn't from this region is just not playing. I'm just going to go through the list and obviously just start eliminating people. Give us the best bet to, progress this tournament with the best opportunity for everyone to be able to play. Now, Margin and Ixicane, I'm pretty sure, are not here. But we will still have to go through the procedure and invite them. And so, Frosty, you are the winner of that round as well. Please keep an eye on the bracket if you would like a little bit more information about where you are going. So, let's try and see if Ixicane and Margin are on. And we will attempt to invite them to the game. Two unknown players that I have no idea who they are, but do not seem to be online.
Inky Crane was representing the US in that match, possibly playing at a ping disadvantage from that. But that doesn't seem to be on.
Yeah, so I'm just going to give this one to Margin. Drop of the hat, obviously given the opportunity to progress to the next round. The next round we have is Reva and Pep XO. So hopefully that is working. Let's just double
Pep
check.
XO representing New Zealand. Reva is one of my teammates actually on the Down Under Dash-ons. Mercy mained. So that will be interesting to watch for the 1v1.
Definitely. It's obviously very shocking as well to see that Reva isn't participating right now, but what are you supposed to do, right? So I do not see him online. Let's just try and get him in here.
Just a reminder, if you're not online, it will count as a forfeit for your match.
Definitely right, and obviously really looks bad for our community members here. The last thing we want are people to be disbanded from lack of appreciation for the hard work that everyone else is doing. So obviously I lost camera again. I really wish that I would be good at this, but this is why we do this. To obviously have a first event. I see that you're
Not too bad for
online.
the first event.
Yeah, like it's always about the first ones that are really good, but sorry, the first ones that are really hard, but obviously from that, we go for our best here. So, injuries, you are victorious in that match. So, I'd love to be able to bring up the bracket and have a look here, but obviously, being able to do the next stages in this event is obviously the most important factor. And my camera, for some reason, is extremely light. Look, the thing about live streams is there always is going to be issues. Always going to be issues. I might give Reaver a couple of seconds. For some reason, he's playing another game. I don't know if that is just a mistake or a fuck you to us. I have no clue. I apologize for the language, but this is Australia. So what we are going to do is we're going to arrange the next event match here, which is Yeon and Margin. So I don't know if they are here. I'm pretty sure Margin isn't here. But I guess we can just go ahead and attempt to invite people until people join. If it comes up that grey message that says they are not here, obviously it will be counting as a forfeit.
Well, we have to keep in mind that the final match is the most important. If you're going to get eliminated in the early rounds, you're not going to win the final match.
And this is what the trophy looks like. I don't know if you can really see it because my camera is brightened out, but it's a cool little trophy. It is solid, heavy. You can use it as a paperweight. You can throw it in the box, and in 10 years' time, you can remember that time you won that cringe little trophy. But obviously, Yeon isn't on, so we can give them a couple of minutes because they weren't actually receiving anything. But yeah, I would like to get Reaver's match rolling today. But obviously, they are not on. Maybe you send them a message, they might receive it.
Yep. Does appear to be on something else. Might just be closing it down to get on.
Hopefully.
Send them a quick text.
So we're going to skip that map for now. This is part of the brackets. This is why people only do tournaments in the semi-finals and etc. Because of obviously lack of attendance when it comes to these types of things. But obviously, you got to do these types of things. You are up. So we are going to get Frosty versus Phoenix Ace in the next map here.
Frosty representing China, Phoenix Ace representing the US. Definitely going to be an interesting match, if not political.
Definitely a political match. Invite by battle tag.
Now, Frosty is one of my players. A Reaper for our team, if I recall correctly. Definitely very skilled DPS player. Going to be interesting to see how it goes.
Yeah, definitely. I'm very excited for this matchup today. Hopefully Reaver decides to get his butt in here. If not, really shows his dedication, I guess. But yeah, time number 1. But yeah, so are you guys? Hopefully you guys are ready. We are going to arrange the coin flip here and head. So that is red side again. Sorry, team 1 side again. So Ace. Oops. Let me just get rid of the coin flip here. Ace, it's your pick. And we give him the map selection. So, boom.
Looking at Ace's profile, it seems to be an Honor Brig main. Definitely going to be interesting to see what he picks in the 1v1.
Yeah, definitely.
Ranked Grand Master currently.
Wow. Black Forest. Everyone wants Black Forest today. It's definitely a good map. Alright, so let's get this round rolling.
Frosty will have the innate advantage being a DPS main, but Phoenix Ace is significantly higher ranked, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. Rank isn't everything, guys. 1v1's very different from a ranked game. So I'd say this is fairly even for both players. So the hero matchup for this match will be Moira from Frosty versus Lucio. This is definitely going to be a interesting match. We haven't seen this one yet.
Got the Lucio coming out from Phoenix Ace with a run out unlike anything that is ever imaginable, with the Moira sitting here making an opportunity for themselves, pulling out as much of the suck as they can.
Very aggressive.
Like very a Mark Zuckerberg moment. Phoenix Ace very low here from the Moira. Opportunities being created. Damage orb coming out in round, going to Frosty.
Very close round. As Lucio there, I would have recommended playing further range to avoid the suck from Moira, but guess he got cocky by the ranks. Frosty off to an early lead here, not by much. Barely won that.
Yeah,
now I wonder how they'll
round.
Phoenix
Yeah,
Ace probably going to play a bit further back this matchup
Ready.
after seeing what Frosty did.
Whoops. Yeah, very close round.
Now, if Tracer goes in close range, Frosty could use the Rocket Punch trick to one-shot him. Forces out recall and gets healed up. Very low right now.
Croissant.
Ooh, close win from Phoenix Ace coming out. Now tied up to 1-on-1.
A very nice round there. Definitely from both sides. Frosty really giving it his all there on that Soldier, but the Tracer just hitting that corner was just way better angle for them to fight on than Soldier. Definitely coming out of that.
Very risky play to play up there as Tracer on Soldier, but pays off. Ooh, Genji's going to struggle in this matchup to hit Pharah if they play correctly. Although Frosty is a Genji main, could see him using some tricks with the dashes.
Oh, definitely right. We got the Pharah coming down with the bombardment in the early over the top rope. We got the Frosty coming out with the barrage of right clicks, but unfortunately Phoenix Ace has taken that with the vertical advantage.
Very unfortunate matchup for Frosty though.
See, the thing about these matchups is you never know what the enemy is picking, which is definitely how you play that advantage by understanding what your enemy is going to pick and utilizing that with the advantages you can create, right?
That is why it's a 3v3 as well. You don't want to get knocked out by a 100% matchup.
It's definitely right. So we definitely have a really good matchup here. Got the Cassidy's with the Frosties coming out. Yes, please.
I'll argue this is one of the most skill-based matchup there is, apart from mirrors. We'll force that deflect early. That's going to be unfortunate if he can connect a magnetic grenade.
With the damage advantage definitely on Frosty's side here. Opportunities created with that long-distance barrage, but it could be turned in a second just by one crit from that Cassidy, right? With the all-in from Frosty, with the massive turn of events, 2 for 2.
Very nice playing by Frosty.
Very nice by both sides.
Frosty's main is out, though, in the first round, so he's going to have to try in the later rounds with characters he doesn't normally play.
Definitely right, so very interesting right now. 2 for 2. Both sides locked out of 2 of their heroes is definitely going to be a tough one to decide. Got the Soldier coming out on the bike. Got the Sombra with that bit of that invisible advantage.
This definitely is going to be interesting to watch as Sombra cloaks around the Soldier.
Definitely right. Sombra obviously having that advantage of surprise. Soldier looking a bit lost.
Best play for Sombra would probably be to bait out all his abilities and then TP away to heal up. Seems to be what he's doing right now.
Soldier definitely with the opportunity here.
Sombra is tagged right now.
Yeah, very tagged.
Only a few shots to take him down. And Frosty takes it all.
Frosty! Frosty with the quick one there in the end.
Unexpected victory.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
The underdog, yeah.
What an amazing round, and round of applause for both employees. Employees, players, yeah, employees, woo! But yeah, definitely amazing round there. Well, Frosty, you are the winner. So what we are going to do here is get that round up and rolling in the replay. Have that opportunity there created and bring in the next one.
We are getting told Phoenix was lagging in the chat, possibly actually playing from the United States. Well, joining an OCE tournament, you have to play with the ping disadvantage.
Yeah,
so that's on very...
Yeah, definitely right. But also understanding that it's not about winning. It's about getting involved and, doing your part and contributing, having fun. That's the main thing. Obviously, I wish that I could have arranged more rounds here, but for a very first event, the last thing I wanted to do was have people sitting here pointlessly. That's the last thing I really wanted. So, Okay, so please report a valid score. Hang on.
Having some technical difficulties with the software here. Anyway, very interesting matchup. They're picking characters that some of their strongest characters, so that was very interesting to watch them use that in the first round.
Definitely.
As you can see here, Lucio's doing some pretty unique, pretty fast text to roll out, but playing close, which is not recommended against a Moira. As you can see, Moira's dealing some pretty good damage while Phoenix is unable to deal it back as Lucio. And ends up getting caught out and killed by the Moira as he dodges behind the truck. Well played by Frosty. Well played by Phoenix that match. Definitely interesting to watch him on his main Genji. You could see how he played against the soldier, poking him out at long range. Honestly, very good. Like, Frosty wasn't expected to go that close. I actually expected Phoenix to almost clean sweep him, considering the rank disparity. But yeah, rank isn't everything, like we say. That's why Frosty was able to take it.
Obviously, underestimating your enemy, I think, comes into play on that. You know, falling yourself a little bit behind by picking the Lucio is probably going to create a little bit of advantages for the other person. 100%. But we will try and get the next round set up as this replay plays. Yeon not online. Is Margin online? We'll find out. So what are you seeing right now, Jaeger?
Well, we're watching the matchup, Soldier versus Tracer. That's definitely very interesting to watch, as both of them very aim dependent. With both of them having very good aim, very interesting to watch the way they dodge around natural cover to get the advantage over each other. The Pulse was doing... I mean, the Rockets were doing a lot of damage to Tracer in that matchup, bursting her down and forcing out recalls. It's a very strategic use by Frosty there. Yeah, unfortunately, with the ping disadvantage, hitscan's being difficult to use, but you have to deal with it if you're playing in the different region tournament, or assuming you're playing in a different region.
Definitely.
Either way, I think Lucio could be a very dynamic pick in this. With his movement and his ability to pick his fights, he could easily weave in and out of combat. He would struggle against a Soldier, as we saw in one of these matches, as the self-heal from Soldier would definitely not help Lucio, as he would have to burst him down in one assault.
So the next round that we have here is going to be by Queen K and sorry, my bad. Injuries and Twix. So definitely an amazing matchup. Person from the Down Under Dragons and a teammate from the Down Under Dingoes. This is definitely going to be very interesting to see. Kristen, I do not know what hero you are, what person you are, but definitely getting that match started for you now is going to be something that we create here. Just setting that up as we speak. Best of luck to everyone in this round. And I'm having whoop, there it is. Okay, my bad. Okay, invite. So hopefully in the future, we can put on events a little bit more smoothly. But obviously, being able to get involved and contribute and play the part for something as amazing in this. I want to take this moment just to say a special thank you to all of our viewers. A special thank you to everyone involved. And hopefully in the future we can continue to put on more amazing events, getting more people involved, and hopefully from that continue to build and grow and create opportunities in all of it. So yes, running another coin flip. Hopefully it's not heads again. Heads again! Alright, so heads is Twix. So
looking at the players, Injury seems to be a Grandmaster Genji. Definitely Twix is going to struggle in this matchup. Going to have to try pretty hard to get the victory. Assuming they see that, they might have to pick a beam character such as Zarya, Symmetra, maybe even Echo to avoid the deflect. Twix actually does play for one of our teams. Injuries, I don't believe, does. Both representing Australia for this match. So no one should be at an innate disadvantage.
Yeah, definitely right. So we have the map selection coming out here. Twixo gets to obviously pick that map. And Black Forest again! Well, that's good. The map is already set up, so let's get this ball rolling.
Now
Interesting how everyone seems to be choosing Black Forest.
initiating match.
Seems to be one of the most popular deathmatch maps, probably have the most experience on it. I'm trying to pick it to get the advantage over the other player. That is true, it is a classic, as said by Twixo.
Definitely, definitely.
Ready for battle.
So the first round here coming out from the Roadhog versus Moira.
Fight.
This
Definitely
is,
an area on advantage here.
Moira's going to have to play very carefully in this matchup.
Yeah,
Can
definitely.
hear
But
Hog going up top and avoids him.
with the Moira coming out here. With the hook dodge.
Using a
Opportunity
healing
of the
orb to
Suck
keep
coming
himself
out.
up. Hog is actually a projectile character, even though they move pretty fast. So some quick dodges can be used to avoid most of his shots here. Although a good meat shot takes Moira out for the count. Now 0-1 towards injuries.
Initiating
Definitely,
match.
definitely.
Select your hero.
And obviously, you know, the advantage that is created from this is that when you win, you get locked out of that hero. And when you've only got 20 seconds to decide, it's obviously extremely difficult to decide what hero you are going to play. But, you know, Hog coming out with that cheese.
Ready
Yes,
for
please. Winton.
Mhm.
Winton and May.
Fight.
Definitely going to be an interesting matchup. I'd say very positioning based this one. If Moira can keep him trapped in a small room, it should be a pretty easy win with icicles and left click to take him down.
Yeah,
Or jumps over the
definitely.
wall to play aggressively into the Winston.
Bit
Winston
of an
definitely does seem
opportunity
to be
here.
taking way more damage.
Very close. Oh! Going to Twix.
Very nice performance.
Very nice performance. But we love a Winton. We love a good bit of Winton.
Initiating match.
Injuries does seem to be partial to the tank heroes.
I'm frozen? Alright, no I'm not. Okay. Am I still audio? Okay, good. My bad. Yes, I'm having technical difficulties on my end of the computer, but everything seems to be still operational. It's just my Discord is crashed.
Fight.
So I'm going to have to reload that. My bad. Okay. We have injuries coming out here on the Soldier with Reaper. Obviously, I'm doing my best to